Hi, my name is Premazon. I wanted to share with you a little bit of information about the value of knowing what a registrar, a register, administrative contact, things like that are, because many times I've noticed in business, a lot of times people don't exactly know where to find who owns what website, etc. So I've put this together for you. I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day.
The registrant is you. So it's in your name. So you go to the place and you buy it. And the Who Is listing contains public information about whoever buys the domain name. So when you buy a domain name, your information is made public on the internet. The address you put in, the name you put in, if you put it in as a company, and anybody can find that. That's not private. So here's a picture of GoDaddy. And on GoDaddy, there's a little button. We'll use my thing again. Did that show up, James? Right there. And it says the Who Is search is located under the resources menu. There's other things there. But if you find a domain name, somebody's linking to you that you don't like, you're questioning if somebody's done something, and you want to know how to contact them or do that, you can go to a registrar, click on Who Is, type in their domain name, and this is the results they're going to give you. And the results that they're going to tell you is who is the registrant, who is the administrative contact, who's the technical contact, and what are the domain servers listed in order. Now, if you have a company, run a company, have somebody do this for you, and you've had somebody else buy your domain name, you need to know, did they put it in your name or did they put it in their name? Because I've seen more companies have problems with the person they've hired, and then they're left with their name being hijacked. Or somebody buys the domain and they put it in your name, but they stay on as the administrative contact and the technical contact, so they get all the information and they don't work for you anymore, so they don't tell you, and your domain name is gone because it's time to renew it. And it goes to auction and somebody buys your branded domain name right out from under you. This needs to be in a file. You do need to know these things. This little piece right here, domain servers, we're going to go over that very basically, very simply in a minute, but it is actually your host's address, and we're going to get into that. Can a domain name be private? The simple answer is yes. ICANN requires everything to be public, but if you have a registrar that will allow you to make a domain private, you can. There's a fee to that, of course, and the fees are different, but if you make something private, when it comes up, it might just say domains by proxy, Zimbabwe, whatever business. There's no way they can find out your information on the Who Is. You have to ask yourself, is that important or not important for your company? I'm going to give you some pros and cons from where I come from. I like everything to be public because I like people to know when I bought a domain, the age of the domain, how often I register the domain for, because I believe, doesn't say it anywhere, but I believe that Google recognizes that, because the age of a domain is awesome because it's looked more at a trusted source. So if you've owned the same domain for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, you're a serious person, it's really a real website, and that's what's going to happen. If you make it private, so you have something and it's a feeder site that you don't want anybody to know that it's yours, you can make it private.